What's good, everybody? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson. Back at it again with another episode of Dear African Americans. Now, I want to talk about some ideologies here, what you could possibly do as far as a person in the diaspora looking to come back and maybe wanting to get integrated into the business community. I think this is a good episode to talk about that because so many people email me and they talk about their skill sets and they want to do something in this business. I know one guy is an electrician, another guy is a plumber, another guy is a farmer, some women are in beauty, some women are in fashion. But what's the right business? Okay, that's for a lot of people. And I want to talk about this before we start. There was a lady that commented on the live stream. I don't have the comment right now, but she said that she doesn't want to start a business, but she wants to invest in somebody else's business, but she doesn't know the right business to invest in. And I told her right then and there, I said, listen, save your money. Don't worry about investing in somebody's business. You just came up with the best business idea right there. She was confused. She was like, what are you talking about? I said, well, think about it. What if you started a directory of companies in Africa that were startups that needed investments or that you could introduce to the rest of the world or diaspora that were legit, that people can invest their money in certain businesses and possibly get a return? I said, what if you developed a system from that to operate? What if you developed a podcast around that? What if you had developed a directory of businesses that were looking to partner with Africans in the diaspora, the African American community in the diaspora, all blacks in the diaspora, centered around that? How do you think that would work? To me, that sounds like $1 million business idea, right? And it is. Now, don't get me wrong, it's probably hard as hell to do. It's hard as hell to get that information out. And it's going to take you a lot of time trying to connect to the community of people who are investors and who are looking to build around you to do that kind of content. But it's $1 million idea if you'll stick to it. And I want to talk about the development of Africa as far as the social media content space is concerned and the podcasting content is concerned. 5% of all social media content is concerning Africa is out there in the world. Most of it is catered toward the United States audiences in the West. But what if you tried to figure out businesses that you can do on the continent that focuses on solving problems? All right? Some people want to get into farming, agriculture, and I'm not saying that isn't a problem because it is. But to me, if you were to tell me I can go into the farming sector or I could create a directory of businesses that were looking for investors for people to put into the economy of Africa to stimulate investors, I would rather take that business because the opportunity of that is enormous, right? And a lot of people need to start thinking out of the box. There are a lot of problems on the continent of Africa, and it can be solved. Think about the questions that you have. Well, what are the opportunities for this? What are the opportunities for that? Well, I need answers to these questions. Well, then, that's probably the business that you want to go in. Let's talk about this. Me and Dida Nasello, and we have come together and partnered on what you've been seeing every Sunday called Club Kinganda. Now, I had an idea of what I wanted to be at first, but after we talked about it, we figured out that there's an issue with artists being able to get their music out to the rest of the diaspora, right? And DJs are not being pushed heavily in East Africa as they should be. So what if we combine the DJ market and the artists to feed content into us? You know, we can put them on a mix show. We can use our editing skills. We could use our filming skills, and we can promote artists from anywhere around East Africa so that they can be known to people in the diaspora. That's the service, right? The service is what? The rappers always want to get their music heard. Artists always want their music heard. The dance hall, the Afro beats, you know, whoever it is, gospel rap, doesn't matter, right? People are always looking to get their way out there. So if we come in and create that market and create that mechanism to get the customers who will listen to the music free, We win the DJ market, and then we win the artist. That's a good potential business, right? Because the service is a need. I think a lot of people in the diaspora are looking to do the same things that people are already doing here. Like, oh, well, let me sell clothes, let me sell food. Now, don't get me wrong, that you can do that. It's also very saturated. Doesn't solve a problem, however. Kinganda is a channel that is based off solving problems. That's why we've grown so rapidly in the last 2 months. At first, we were doing what other channels were doing. We were doing the interviews, we were doing the news, but there wasn't as much value in that. What's the most value? Helping people solve problems, giving information that's not necessarily out there, bringing people in, bringing experts in, delivering information, providing experiences that are not readily available online. And that has been our vantage point in the market, right? And I think that people need to really come to the continent, whatever country you want to go to, and then kind of think about the problems that you're having. You know what? Yeah, I'm having this problem. This really annoys me. That's the business you should start. For example, Tina Expat Assist told me that this company started because a lady from, I believe, the Netherlands had so many issues getting a business license, had so many issues finding information out as far as starting a business, getting residency in Uganda, that she did what? She started a business called Expat Assist to assist people coming in from all over the world to resettle in Uganda. And that's the benefit that you received on that interview. You have a one-stop shop for everything, right? And that business is doing pretty good. Because why? She had so many problems, she knew that other people were having those problems. So that's what she did. I think that that's what you need to do. Come to the continent of Africa, whatever country you want to go, see what problems you're having, see what problems other people are having, and then use your mind and use your intelligence to solve that problem. And that is probably your next business. And you probably can start it right now from the comfort of your home in the USA or in the UK. Guys, that's my time for today. It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson with another episode of Dear African Americans. Keep it real, Kinganda forever. We out.